Shiva means seven. It's 7 days. It's a week. You're supposed to realize that when a loved one has died, it takes time and effort to say goodbye to them. It's not just going to go be the funeral and be done. Regardless of the rituals that you do, there is still a journey of saying goodbye to someone you love. There is still a period of bereavement. And part of this is Judaism provides those windows of time and those windows of ritual to be able to understand that process. It matches the psychology that we know from grief and mourning, but it adds to it those layers of Jewish ritual that help give it some different incredible frames. So that's the beauty of Shiva, is that you get this week to be able to sit, to let the community come to you, to understand the world without your loved one in it. How formally you do that is going to depend on all sorts of families do all sorts of different things.
Typically in the Reform movement, 1, 2, or 3 days. I'm not sure if I have had a congregational family at congregations I've been at that have done a full 7 days of Shiva. Of course, there are many traditional rituals in a house of mourning, such as covering mirrors or sitting on uncomfortable chairs, low to the ground. But in the main, those usually aren't in practice in houses of mourning that I go to.
And I think it's giving people permission to find those rituals to speak to them, but not putting pressure on people, to put pressure on families to do some of those physical actions that might not speak to them, to find the way forward that allows them to do this work of saying goodbye and honoring their loved one.
But then there are other rituals. For instance, many families choose to have a pitcher of water and some paper towels and a bowl to create a separation between the cemetery and the house of mourning, where you would ritually wash your hands, and some people might even take a paper towel, wet it, and put it on their shoes to create that separation. Typically, all of the events leading up to the service until you get to Shiva are to honor the deceased, whereas in the Shiva, the focus shifts to comforting the mourners. Of course, during a funeral service and up to a funeral service, there are friends and family who are accompanying the mourners, but in general, that's the shift that takes place within Jewish tradition.